All right, hello everyone. It's Mystic Juicer back with some more Yomi action, and joining me for this wonderful IYL playoffs match between Caralad and Judgment. Migo Hunter. I've got CPAT on the mic.
Good. Yeah, good. I see we're just doing it live. Why is he called Judgment? Should we ask? I'm going to ask him.
Migo changes his sign-in name like perpetually. Like for a while, he was called
I see it a lot on Steam where it's like, oh, this person's playing TF2. It's like, I've never seen this person in my life. Who is this? So like at least like twice a month, I'll have to click on his name and be like, who is this? Is this like a random person? But no.
Yeah, it's just like, why? Anyway, all right, so we're good to go. We're gonna kick it off here. All right.
This is a good. So I actually haven't commentated Yomi in like 4 years, but this is a good match to go off of because I actually recognize these two players.
Yes.
They're from my time. You know, I'm washed up and old now, but
retirement. Still occasionally
retired. Like retired, not Yomi. I mean, I'll hang around, but I haven't played a tournament match in 4 or 5 years, maybe 5 years, 4 years.
I think you still got it in you. I think if USA versus the world comes back, I think we'll see.
I think USA versus the world. I have to defend our honor. I fun fact about USA and the world. I played in the very first USA against the world back in 2011.
Okay.
And USA won 6-1. Guess who was the one?
That's all right. I have yet to win a match in that entire series. I've been in it like 2 or 3 times.
I lost Geiger Org. I was an Org main back then because I was very new to Yomi. Oof. And Org was like an easy character to pick up.
Yeah.
Rough times. Anyways, we got a match now.
We do, yeah. So
2020.
Yeah, we're seeing the 19XX. Well, like half 19. I guess it's like the 18XX meta. We've got.
I'm a huge fan of this Jaina pick, by the way. I think this is a really good match. Not really good, but this is like a solid Jaina favored match.
Yeah,
it's one of Trock's hardest matches, I think.
Yeah, this is why I picked Zane against Migo in our IYL meeting. Cover Quince and Jaina at the same time and not have to deal with. I hate Jaina so much. I loathe playing against this character. So I'm actually super glad she's
in general.
Yeah. So, but yeah, starting it off with a beautiful undercut there, getting the 5 under the 5. Cashing in for big damage.
Yeah, it's weird to see a truck lead 5 against Jaina, right?
Yeah,
that's like a weird combat for turn 1.
Yeah, that's like the hardest possible throw call out.
That's only going to win like 15% of the time.
Yeah, but I like it. It shows like there's like different approaches, right, to your first match, depending. Especially, I don't know how often Migo and Caralad have played together, but there's like a different like opening gambits, right? How you want to play that first match in a series. That this is going to be a first to 4, so you're going to be seeing a lot of each other. You want to kind of set the stage. You can either start very conservative, right? Go for super safe stuff, play very block heavy, play lots of DPs and stuff like that. Or you open up with a little bit of spice, right?
Right, yeah.
and then the other person
with spice. Yeah. 95, right.
Exactly. And the other person's like, oh, I'm playing against a nut. I can just play like 4 attack in neutral. This is going to go great for me. And then it's up to you to adjust.
This is how I made my career. This is literally how I play Yomi.
I mean, it's a good strategy. Like, I think Master Blaster is probably the player currently active that is the most like that. Like a lot of the matches that I've seen that he's played, especially in this IYL, because my memory's not all that great. He'd open with something. Like he played Oni almost all the time, so it was either 10 attack or like 8th throw or something, like something.
Mm-hmm.
10 attack makes sense. 8th throw turn 1
Attack
is
makes
just like,
sense.
what the hell? So, and it can really unsettle like a player, especially if you haven't played that person before. Like, how much can you judge their general range based on that first combat? And then he'd settle down and play very conservatively.
Right, yeah, that's fair. And Oni's another character.
Oh my god!
Caralad's really trying to hit this 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
It's just not. He look how he set it up too. What was his comment? He played Queen, Block, Jack, and now the 5 again.
Yep. I was like,
this 5, but getting hit by 5 isn't like the worst thing in the world, right? Because Jaina still takes 4 damage to buy it back. The only thing is the more important thing is not the health, but the fact that you're actually just down a card compared to Jaina, I think.
Yeah. And luckily for Caralad there, was able to get away with the bluff, so gets to keep that relative, even health total. I think that 5, the 5 now makes a lot more sense than that first 5. Like, the first 5 is just a hard throw call out. That second 5, because this
is sick.
Yeah, this is nasty. Migo's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But yeah, the second 5 actually makes a lot more sense to me now, because you've got one attached block as Troc. So I think the call there was like, okay, I got the attached block. I immediately played like a 2.2 speed attack to cover aggressive options. Now, obviously, you're going to expect me to turtle up, try to defend against like random queen or random ace in neutral, and I'll just poke out this 10 throw real quick.
I see. I don't mind the first 5 just because the payoff if you hit it is so high, right?
Yeah.
Because it's assuming it was 5, 6, 7, which I'm assuming it was. Like, why? I don't see like maybe 5 in a jack. Like, that's a little sketch, maybe, but like possible, but like a little sketch. But like 5, 6, 7, you get the normal draw and you get the ace. I think the payoff on that is so high that with 95 health, it's kind of like a why not scenario.
Yeah. Ooh. So a couple of really unfortunate things lining up for Migo right there. So he took 10 damage, bringing him down to 36. He's got 2 aces in hand, right? So he goes for the unstable power to get the other 2 from his deck, and then the immediate knockdown here.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a mix up with Q throw. For sure. It definitely becomes less reliable. It's definitely less safe. One with the without the attack dodge option, and 2, it's like the payoff is a little bit lower on the attack side, especially.
The wake up 9 throw, beautifully done.
50-50, the 50-50 worked. Yeah, that's good. I'm actually kind of surprised that Troc didn't push a button there.
Yeah, right. Like, you've got, I guess it was what, 7 cards in hand or 8 cards in hand for Migo. You have 2 of them. 2 of them are aces, so they've only got he's only got 5 potential damage cards in there. So yeah, maybe you're right.
Doesn't have a Joker.
Yeah, that's possible.
Right. Like, he was afraid of getting. Well, maybe not.
Nice block. The block on knockdown there could mean that he's got the Joker, because that's like absolute safety there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. So now he's locked up and loaded.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Single
already
ace.
Already the aces. Who cares about sound aces?
Yeah.
He has 2 of them in hand.
Absolutely. I was about to say, that single power up tells me he's got 2 more in hand, guaranteed.
I mean, it's not guaranteed, but you kind of have to keep it in the back of your mind when at 33, right?
Anybody with a 3A super, if they power up once, they've got it. That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good block.
Yeah. So no dodges in hand, perhaps, or buttering them up for this.
This see. This seems like a butter to me. It seems like a low risk butter, because like if you lose the dodge, maybe it kind of sucks, but losing the block isn't that big of a deal. And you also force Migo to. Did he buy back the ace or
no? He powered up for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, nice throw.
Good read.
Yep.
A little bit of smaller numbers. Going into 6 AA is what 31.
It's big.
I
It's a
like this
lot.
face down a lot. I like this face down a lot.
Yeah. You've
I
got
think you
to.
pass it. I think you pass it because you can't buy back.
Ooh. So either
Yeah,
Caralad is the ballsiest man alive and he's just like
no,
guaranteed like you're gonna respect this bluff, or he just doesn't have the Joker.
yeah, it's just such a good face down there, right?
It is.
Like if you don't face down there, then you're obviously just getting hit for 30,
Yeah.
right? Because then Trox at like what 10, and Migo's still probably got aces in hand, or at least one, or like a queen or something.
Nice block from Caralad. I like the patience a lot. I like the patience a
Yes,
lot.
a lot of grappler players sometimes get a little frisky.
Yep.
They get a little wild.
Yep. And that's okay. Like that's okay. This game and this play that he's demonstrating right now is going to earn him the right to be wild in game like 2 or 3.
Yeah, game like I was just gonna say like game 5, but
okay,
yeah.
sure. I like to cash in my chips as soon as I get paid. I have the money's going out the door.
block one card. Okay, game 2, start with that 5 attack again.
That's right. Oh man,
you're blocking one ace.
Is Migo just gonna burn him out? He's like, okay, well, I only have to deal with like how many dodges are in the discard? He's like, I'm gonna smell out the 6 dodges. I feel like Migo is playing in such a way that guarantees he has Joker in hand. So basically, he's playing super slow. He's going to say, okay, I'm just going to play these aces over and over and over again, and I'm going to think just long enough for you to think that maybe I'm going to go for a throw, because I have thrown you a couple of times. But I'm completely safe, and this is probably a good spot for me, like matchup wise. So I'm not going to get too crazy. If I burn out all your blocks,
I would have beast unleashed there. I think I would have lost the game. Actually,
see, you got blown up.
I don't have the grappler patience. That's why. Yeah, you're definitely right on the. This is the Jaina's playing very, very safe with backup play. Yeah. You don't even necessarily need to have the Joker, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is still smart. I mean, so long as it keeps working,
it's highly likely that Jaina has a Joker halfway through the deck, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the way he's been playing, you don't play like this if you don't have the Joker. Like, there's just no. I don't care how insane you are, how brave you are. You don't play like this without having the Joker. Not this many aces in a row.
This is 1, 2, 3.
It's like 6 turns
4,
at least.
4. No, it's only 4. 4.
Oh, really?
5. Yeah, 4 turns ago was the throw.
Okay.
Into the really sick face down.
Okay.
I wonder at what point will someone blink. Migo's now at the point where he's buying back these aces that he is.
Yep.
But he's still got 11 cards. Look at that.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fuel. It's really going to be Caralad's going to have to dodge successfully once or catch the crazy throw. Which at this point, I don't think it's coming.
Imagine if this happened in Fantasy Strike.
He's just like super, just sure you can.
Poor Trox just sitting there. I love like looking at the fighting game analogs sometimes, because they get a little goofy, right? Because this is literally just mashing super 5 times in a row and having it blocked.
That's right.
I'm actually a safe super 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
24 is an interesting life total, maybe, because maybe he's trying to get. Wow,
there's the blink. I mean, he did recognize unfortunate combat loss there for Caralad, but it could have been so much worse. But he did recognize that there was a change in Migo's aura. Like, he detected the change from, it's a non-ace is coming, right?
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's just the wrong.
Drop player as much credit as possible. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yep. No 10 pump. It's kind of unfortunate. Maybe a checkmate situation was possible if Migo had a 10 in hand and chose to pump it.
Yeah. I don't think Migo misses a turn like that, so he probably just doesn't have the tens in
he
hand.
just doesn't have it. Yeah. I mean, this is working, and Migo just might have enough fuel for the rest of the game.
He might. Caralad, I mean, Migo is at 25, so if Caralad dodges into,
it's got to be dodging like AA, right? First one's gonna be a Joker.
Yeah.
First one should be a Joker, right? Chalk probably goes into like a knockdown. Just like off a throw, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think you commit AA.
Wow, he does. Yeah, no, I think. I mean, okay. he's got 8 cards in hand, depending on what his hand is. If he's got like 2 more pairs and another dodge, this is maybe okay.
This is like the kind of bluff I would play though, like not a smart bluff, you know?
right. Yeah.
Right, like so I can respect the AA.
Yeah.
What was that meme about like dodging into AA is like a bad move or something?
Oh yeah. No, it's hit confirming AA is bad.
It's dodging AA too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is second Joker. He's got second Joker in hand. Yeah, 100%.
Well, even if he doesn't, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? The worst that's going to happen is going to get hit for 15 off.
He's going to take 20. There's two aces in Caralad's hand guaranteed. Oh no. Okay.
He's got ace 5 and 6. Like bluffing there, I think is okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot that all 4 were gone for a second.
Yeah, he's gonna play with ace 5 and ace 6. Yeah, okay. So Truck's good, but he's not that good. That's
the commentary reads.
I know you just expect Trock to have aces in hand all 4 times because who wouldn't?
Am I wrong?
Who wouldn't? Yeah, you're not wrong.
He always has it.
Not possible in this one very specific scenario.
Okay, in that case, I've got to say, Caralad clearly misplayed there, not having 6 aces in deck. Clear rookie mistake. Mm-hmm. Oh, gets him.
Just that's a tough throw.
Yeah.
That's a tough throw when your opponent plays ace or queen 8 times in a row. That's a tough throw.
Yeah.
That's a tough throw.
Yeah. Yeah, 50-50. I mean, took the game to a 50-50. I guess the second with no Joker. Okay, yeah, I was hoping that someone would confirm, but that actually that makes the previous ace. Was there a previous ace like the turn before that just hit a block? Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, he did. He played the ace, Trock dodged, and then he hit him with the king. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, the combat before this combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the counter pick. What's the counter pick?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Jaina has some bad matchups. So there are a lot of juicy. This is a good one.
Okay. I haven't seen Caralad play a lot of Geiger.
Yeah, I know him for his Trock, right?
Yeah.
Trock and he kind of plays Zane, I think.
Yeah.
He just plays good characters, right? So maybe
smart man,
yeah.
Make it to playoffs, like if you want to do it.
This matchup is it's not fun.
Ooh. So tell me a little bit about this matchup. Like, why is it so bad for Jaina?
So part of it is just that so I guess I'll kind of start with
the aggro.
Wow. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. What? Wow.
You're just in awe of the
I'm just like shocked at what happened.
So is this typical? Is this how Geiger wins the matchup? Right, like he's got 2 poke, he's got that good linker in the queen. He can combo into 7 attack. Like,
oh. No,
no, really? Okay, all right. Talk to me about why that is.
If it works, it works. But
yeah.
I'm sorry. It just took me. I just gotta take a break. Wow. Okay. So what? A lot of it has to do with the fact that King and Ace are very good combat moves.
Okay.
Jada kind of gets wrecked by 0.0. So like any character with like a 0.0 ace is gonna do. Um,
And yeah,
that's kind of like
0.2 speed.
that's kind of like
king.
the main crux of it.
Okay.
Yeah, 0.2 speed king that knocks down is actually really it's kind of a big deal because like it's kind of a button that Geiger can press and then like right. It's not right, like it's very hard for Jaina to punish that kind of thing. That kind of like play style, right?
Yeah.
The like what was it called? Like Riker Ball?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just get
aces. Like just having
oh
aces.
My god!
Like the reason Migo's throwing so much is because this is how you try to. What is?
Just play it. Happening? Just I mean, it's 20 damage, right? Like.
Yeah. But like Jaina because Jaina kind of has to go offensively early with throws,
right?
Before Geiger builds up like big resources,
right?
So like the way Migo's playing this with a lot of throws, you might be looking at it being like, hey, this just kind of looks like Migo's throwing a lot of throws into 2 attacks and then losing combat is now at half health. But this is like kind of how you have to play Jaina,
right?
Because you can't. Like block, I think favors Geiger so much.
Ooh.
This is a good undercut.
This is spooky.
Like block favors Geiger so much.
Yeah.
Like blocking a Jaina attack as Geiger is so impactful because of the cards that you can receive as a result.
Right.
Even Jack is pretty oppressive at 2.4 if you think about it.
Yep.
Right.
Deals 8 damage, covers like trades nicely against King.
A lot of Jaina's attacks that she wants to play that are high reward are like 2.6, 3.6, that kind of thing, like the normals.
Yep.
Like the only 2.4 she has is King, and it's kind of hard to lead with a King if you have 3 of them in hand, because if you don't hit that King, then value of 2 other Kings in your hand becomes so much worse,
Right.
There
we go. First spiral of the match. Mm-hmm. Or actually, no, sorry. We saw the early queens, but like in
it's
neutral.
The 4th spiral of a match.
Yeah.
There's already been two queens and an ace.
Yep. No, that's true. That's very true.
But yeah, it's that kind of reason. I wish I could explain more in detail, but honestly, I don't remember the. You'll have to ask someone like Jushichi about it because he.
Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. Like just having the jacks, be 2.4 speed, covering a lot of options. Jaina not really known for very powerful.
Geiger was in the most disadvantaged position, or like one of the most disadvantaged positions he could be in Yomi. Boom, King.
Yeah.
And now Jaina's knocked down.
The unfortunate.
Yep.
It's Spooksville.
This is why it just flips on its head so quickly. This is why.
Are we going to see an incredibly brave wake up throw from Migo?
From Migo. 7 cards is pretty right. Like wake up throw does what? Like what does a combo into? There's not much in.
Yeah, I don't think even for so that's what I was worried about. It's not even that like to combo into. It's just to prevent Geiger from sitting on this lead,
from going block. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I'm sure, as everyone knows, the number one thing that like. Right, so Geiger can blow up off attack, and Geiger can blow up off throw, right? With temporal distortion. So what beats both of those is a really, really fast attack.
Yeah.
It's like that's generally like the safe option, except when this happens, a situation where
Caralad smelled blood.
Yeah, this is it's a good gold burst.
It's very good gold burst.
Little desperate, but sometimes you just have to win combat. Unfortunately, hitting with jokers doesn't count. It doesn't knock Geiger out of temporal distortion.
Correct. Yeah, that is too bad. But that's a beautiful use of the Joker, which is otherwise basically a dead resource for you in this match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You're not going to be jokering very much late, especially now with temporal distortion up.
Yeah, 25.
A lot of times, if you have it early, that's a lot of.
Wow! Just had like just It just had.
It's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Geiger looks like such a really just broken character when he
Yeah.
draws like 6 time spirals like that, you know.
I had the Joker too, so that was really like I could just as soon as that throw and that 5 appeared on screen, I just felt the coffin dance like wash over me. Like
that's true. That's true. So this is an interesting juncture where you're 1-1. Okay, yeah, Manelker comes out. I remember Migo does play Manelker.
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh yeah, I guess it's either Quince or Jaina, so you don't pick either of those.
So you pick neither. Yeah.
Geiger,
Manelker, often memed about matchup.
Yeah. So what do you think about this matchup? Do you have any opinions on this matchup at all?
I think that people. Okay, so I can't really answer like questions too much. Sure. But what I can say is that over the course of Yomi version 2, you know, when Manelker got released,
there
are a lot of opinions on this matchup, and a lot of them were very extreme, right? So there were the people who would say like, oh, Manelker hard counters Geiger, you know, like X4 or something. and on the other hand, there are a lot of people that are like, oh, you know, this matchup's like fine, you know, it's not a big deal. I picked the middle route. I think it's like slightly Manelker advantaged, but nothing like crazy. Like at the end of the day, whenever you have 70 health, like.
Yeah.
if you're not Setsuki, and even if you are Setsuki, like having 70 health is just like a property. Like you just get blown up sometimes. You know?
Yeah. It's like you're automatically a fair character. Like unless something has gone insanely wrong, you're automatically a fair character if you start with 70 points.
Something has already gone insanely wrong. I don't know if you noticed, but the first combat was Time Spiral against a block, and Migo played a face down Joker, and he didn't get his cards for it.
Yep.
Like something has already gone horribly wrong.
Oh no! Oh jeez! What's going on?
Sometimes you just gotta smile and just look at the cards that are drawn and and you do it again, right? This is why like Cycloid Revolution is one of the main reasons why it's not Manelker favorite, I think.
Yeah.
Or why it's not even more Manelker favorite. Because Cycloid Revolution, you know, 0.0, it's a similar story, you know, 0.0's blow up characters sometimes.
It's a good move.
Right? especially when they do 20 damage.
Yeah.
Especially
with range. With reach, right? With reach. Like you can from 20
to
40.
50.
Yeah.
Or if they do 50.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I
oh my god!
See, okay. Bone Cracker is one of the plus sides. When it doesn't hit, it feels really bad.
Yes.
But Bone Cracker, so I'm sure as everyone knows, Geiger has 0.8 speed throw, so Bone Cracker is a really, really dominant option against Geiger a lot of times in the early game.
Yeah.
And like in Temporal Distortion, even like just having a throw that's 0.6 is obviously great.
Yeah.
Let alone the insane ability on it when it hits.
Yeah. I mean, if that had hit, that puts Geiger in a really. I mean, depending on the hand composition, given that Caralad, like my rule of thumb, for most characters who are like 90 hit points or more, beautiful throw. Is like if you're playing against Manelker, you basically only care about the 7th throw if your hand is like bad to it. Like if your hand is kind of jank anyway, or is like your hand is fine even if the best card gets taken out of it, you actually don't have to play around it almost at all, right?
Okay. Yes, but so the reason why I think 7th throw is particularly rough against Geiger is just that like a 7th throw on an ace and then like a 10 the turn after.
True.
Like that, like that, like removing 2 aces, I think out of Geiger's deck, I think is really strong in this matchup.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Because when you remove 2 aces, you kind of open up things like queen spam, that kind of thing.
Big damage.
This combat's also another reason why I think Melkor's slightly favored. Just the fact that King's 2.2.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
2.2 that leads to what, like 43 max damage or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
And this wasn't even a black king. This was just a regular red one.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we could have seen. Yeah, it could have been 44 damage, so it could have been even worse, and he could have been at 7 cards in hand right now.
Yeah, exactly. A guy at 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's the double card advantage, right? Yeah, because it burns one of theirs as well.
Yeah, exactly. So these dodges is kind of a thing that Melkor has to do sometimes. He's probably trying to just dodge into 7. Probably like dodge like a jack or like dodge like a not jack but a
king. or AA.
Yeah.
Can't really trade. Exactly. Oh, exactly that trade. Yeah.
This is why this is why the matchup is not like as Melkor favored as people once thought it was. Wow. Just this like what you are watching right now on your screen is the reason.
Yeah.
So props to Caralad, who we didn't know how to Geiger, but knows how to play this matchup perfectly well. I mean, granted, I'm not going to give him too much credit because it's not like some. It's like it's not like some.
Yeah. It's not like an impossible puzzle for Geiger players to puzzle out, right? Like,
I mean, it was for a little bit. No, people thought this was insanely Melkor favored, right?
Yeah.
So what's for a little bit? Also, can I just say, if Melkor gets hit with a third AA, that's going to be 55 of his 70 health going to AA. Like that. That's just what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when you draw 2 early game aces as Geiger. That's just what happens. Sometimes you just have to take it. This is a good counter throw. This is a good counter throw.
Nice 7.
This is a hand.
Yeah. This is it's sketch time.
Yeah. I guess he drew the third ace last turn.
Yeah.
Right?
So do you take the king or do you take the 2? I think you take the king, actually.
Tough.
And the reason I'm saying take the king is because if you don't take the king and you take the 2 and he draws a throw and wake up throws you.
Wake up throwing the king.
Yeah, exactly. It's just over, right?
Mm-hmm. I can agree.
Yeah, you're disgusting, Caralad. You animal. Oh, it takes the ace. Okay, yeah.
Taking the ace for
the 10.
But
he's gonna get rid of something from his deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have another 10 for the king? Oh no, there's no kings in discard. Oh, yeah. I think that might have been.
That doesn't seem right. Yeah.
Dodges on wake up.
So that would be right if Melkor had like 30 more health, I think.
Right.
Because that's when you start, getting rid of the aces when you're not dead to anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So Caralad, dodge on wake up means he did not draw. He quote unquote did not draw a throw or block there.
Yeah, I think if you just draw a throw, you play it, right? 55 of Melkor's poor little HP bar. Yep. Going to this. Lanky boy. Which, by the way, I love this old Geiger art compared to like the character art where he becomes all buff.
Oh yeah.
Lanky Geiger.
Yeah.
Lanky Geiger.
Lanky, like asshole Geiger. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, dude. Look at his little smile every time he hits you with a king.
The art on his jack, like, okay, well, when I find it, it's either the art on his jack or the art on his queen. It's just like,
we're gonna be seeing it quite soon, right?
Oh my god. Boo this man. Boo.
Now this is a really rough spot for Amigo because you're down 1-2 and you're gonna be stuck on Melkor if you win. Game 5.
No. This is first to 4. Playoffs are first to 4.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, but like in a 2-2 set, Game 5 is right, like that becomes
Right.
a best of three, right? And it's a
Right. Right.
best of
Right.
three where your game one is forced on Minelker.
Right.
Like that's such a bad.
That's awkward. That's awkward.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to predict what we're gonna see, but yeah, we'll probably see either Chalk Minelker or Oni Minelker.
Minelker? Who beats Minelker? Zane beats Minelker. Grapplers beat Minelker. You know what's really funny? I think Minelker's worst matchup is Midori.
I could see that.
Wait, yeah, but like for flavor reasons, that's not good, right?
Right. It's
Like-
a bit of a flavor fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no. Well, see, that's the thing. This is the fact that Minelker killed Midori in the lore. It's actually
Spoilers.
it's a commentary on first to ones, right? Like first to one is
Okay.
naturally higher variance than a longer set.
Right.
So like,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, it's the Jack. Look at this Jack art. Like, look at that friggin' smile.
Let
Look
me
at that.
zoom in on that.
Oh, look at that asshole. Like, ugh.
You're right.
He's so proud of himself. He's like, ugh.
I threw a little gear at my opponent.
Yeah, what are you going to do about this, huh?
Actually, two of them on the. Yeah, it does the same amount of damage as like a literal lightning storm. Right? Little tiny gear.
Yeah, exactly. All right. We're settling into a more typical opener here.
Yeah. Caralad's earned his blocks.
That's right.
Like this is what we were talking about, right?
The conditioning.
Yeah,
He's played like a nut
he's-
for two games.
He's earned these blocks. It's because it does get in your head. It does get in your head. That,
It
like,
does,
oh
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
like
Wow.
okay.
Jesus. Yeah, this is where things get very
this is
scary.
This is going to 7, right?
Yeah, Amigo with the all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah, this is Caralad. Caralad saying "go for it." Translated, what that means is "do your worst." Like, how can you destroy? You can't kill a Twinkie. Like, it's already.
I like this discarding of the 9. It's not it's not like a very easy thing to see right away, but if Caralad powers those 9s, then both the aces come back. Now, if he wants both the aces to come back, he has to power up 7s and 9s, which is significantly worse.
And
so
now we're gonna defang those aces.
Yeah, so just like a very small, not a very like pretty. It's not like flashy or anything, but just like good solid play. And this is what happens sometimes, right?
So now we
experienced one end of the matchup where Minelker got hit 3 times by Cycloid, and now we're experiencing the second side of the matchup where Geiger no longer has it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna boldly claim 0 Cycloid hits in this particular
he
game.
Drew Wake Up King. You can't beat that.
Can't be did. That was 100% success rate King right there. There was no way that wasn't hitting.
Yeah. He's gonna have to start banishing kings now too.
Mm-hmm. So we know we have 3 2 7s, 2 9s, an 8 and a 10. So basically hot garbage and throw pokes.
Yeah, this is like as Minelker, you kind of so as Geiger, I feel like you just kind of have to play 3 attack into nothing here.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Or
yeah. So Migo the block there is like literally I don't care what you reveal. Like no matter what you draw.
That's smart.
Yeah, no matter what you draw, you're gonna deal like garbage damage.
It's just that like wake up throw from Minelker there is so strong, right? Where your opponent kind of doesn't really have a lot off attack with that hand.
Yep. No, for sure.
Obviously, he's just a better man than I and expected the second top deck king.
He's like, well, we talked about this, right? In the matches we've been playing.
So see, now he's doing the thing what I wanted him to 1 turn later, right?
Right.
It's just like the reward off attack for Geiger is just so bad that like you don't care if you get hit by it, you're just gonna throw.
Exactly. Right? Yeah, Minelker is the grappler right now in this instance. where you can those 70 hit points can tank a little bit of damage based on how garbage Caralad's hand is.
Listen, 70 hit points is a lot when you don't have 20 damage moves.
That's
anymore,
true.
Right?
That's true.
Especially with the hand that we saw on Geiger. I don't know. I would have liked to see like if I was on the Minolker side, depending on the hand, just throw like 4 turns in a row.
Yeah,
dude. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
Roll these bones.
Yeah, just see what happens.
Ooh.
That's rough though.
Yeah, that is very rough.
Yeah, I guess he just didn't have.
Jesus.
It would make sense if he didn't have the. I guess now his play makes a little more sense now that I just kind of expected him to have like 1/7 in hand,
right?
Like a second one. But I guess it's Yomi. Sometimes you don't get what you want.
That's right.
This is a research and development for 2 cards.
Yeah. Well.
I guess it's not. I guess it's if you think about it, it's maybe not getting that much better than that for
Probably
Geiger,
not.
right?
Probably not. You gotta both draw your spirals and then also find a way to play them. Oh Jesus!
You have to yeah, it's like for that 8. What I wish I had gotten this earlier, so I'd look way smarter. That 8 to me looks like you're fishing for a high reward attack. Given what we saw from his hand, like that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
Being for a high reward attack. So I like this Jack a lot. Because like I really wish I was said this earlier, but I was expecting like a 5 or 6 attack from Geiger there.
Okay. Well, pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Just drew the other Jack. I was like, you'll never see this coming.
Yeah. It's a red one too. He pumped 2 blacks and then top decked the red.
Okay, there we go.
Good
Super safe stuff. Yeah,
good
he was just
think,
looking for chip, I guess. Looking for chip with that Jack.
Yeah, as Geiger, with that low hand count, like I feel like you might want to skip that.
That's the thing.
If he's like. Maybe you don't skip it just so you can get the knockdown into this block. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was about to say like just like fish like try to force out like some resource out of Minolker. Right?
The other risk though is like if he doesn't have the Joker or he bluffs there, like you just need to find 35 damage, right? As
yeah,
that's
true. That's true.
So I'm not too mad at the dodge into throw there.
You know what? Yeah, I take it back. I didn't realize Geiger was on 17 health. I thought that was a little bit more. I know there's a little bit more there because if you think about it, I think Melgar's only hit with like 2 big combos.
Yeah,
right? Like it was the throw into AA. It was that Jack.
Yeah, double Jack into single A. So I mean,
yeah,
that's a lot of damage output in 2 combos.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, all right.
So it's happening, right?
You're doing it.
maybe Minolker's getting into the point in the game where it's just like fast queen spam.
Yeah.
Kind of, especially with no aces left for Geiger. It's just kind of quote unquote safe.
Yeah.
It feels safe.
It's fairly low risk, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're just gonna power up for a queen again, right?
I think so.
Maybe he could so you could go for an ace.
Oh, okay.
So that way you could go like throw ace and have that be lethal.
Right.
Like if you don't have like a 5/6 or we should have a king, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen any kings played this game. If he's got secret queen, I love the ace pickup. Especially. Yeah, there it is.
Good call.
My God, I'm a genius. Look at me. Look at the brain on me.
No, that was a very good call.
So this won't be lethal, but pretty much.
Okay. I don't mind it. I think that pass is fun. I think that pass is fun. 9 HP is like, 1 HP is like a trivial amount. Get rid of the Joker.
Nice. Yeah.
And Tillerman would call this a bad play.
Oh, instead of as opposed to what? Taking a king?
No, So I think he was the one. I'm not sure. I just attribute it to him in my head. I'm not even sure if it was him that said it. But with Into Oblivion, you kind of want to take like the best way to get value out of it is to try to take a card out of your opponent's hand.
Okay, yeah.
This 10's probably okay, just for the fact of, like if you take a Joker out of hand, it's so good.
Yeah.
That you just go for the right, like the risk reward there is like fine.
Yeah.
Predicts the wake up.
GG.
Predicts the king. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think the removing the Joker is definitely a great move there.
Like good. I think it's good in that situation.
Just like the world where Geiger drew the other Joker and has it in hand is just so abysmal for you.
The reward on it is just so high. Right?
Yeah.
Like just removing that second Joker. Like I think he's more I think when I'm speaking about that, I think he's probably referring to a situation where Geiger doesn't have 7 health, where he gets more than that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you still need to like play neutral a bit or like win combat.
Different principles apply to different situations.
Yeah,
obviously.
Absolutely.
But it's just a general point.
Yomi is a game of nuance.
Now this is a best of 3.
Yes.
Migo sticking to that Manelker, and what direction do you think Caralad's going to go in here for Game 5?
I think Trock.
There are several characters that Caralad plays that all do very well against Manelker.
That's true,
right?
I mean, if you want to option select the entire Migo team, right? You just pick Zane, right? He does good against Jaina, covers Quince really, really well, wins against Manelker, right? But it really comes down to like how confident. Obviously, Caralad has justified confidence in his Geiger, but do you have the confidence to play the Zane against a player who's probably played the low tier side of the matchup against Zane a lot? Yeah. Right, a lot more than you have played like Zane Manelker.
Player, then just by virtue of not playing Zane, right?
What's your call? We've got a few seconds.
So Trock is an okay pick here. I think Manelker Trock is bad. Yeah, Zane. It's got to be Trock or Zane, right?
Yeah.
It's just those characters are just so solid.
Yeah.
And then. Like with Trock, you go back to the Jaina, which is kind of it. Trock doesn't have a lot of rough matchups. Jaina's one of them.
Yeah.
And then like you have to consider it, right, and you hit the head. What's the saying? You hit the head on the head.
Hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head. Okay, yes, thank you.
Boy,
I'm always bad with sayings like that. I always remember like the crux of the saying. But
I don't
remember.
I know there's a head and a nail involved. Like
I remember one time I wanted to say this ship has sailed. Right, that's like a common common phrase. Right, I forgot it completely, but I remember that it involved like a ship. Right, and I remembered it leaving. So I said that boat is left.
That's like the knockoff. That's like the.
That's like the. You're right. It's like the budget version.
Yeah.
Of the saying.
I was like, well, we don't have any sailboats, but we do have we've got a schooner. Like, it's a canoe over there. It was like, oh, okay, well that boat's left.
It's a little fishing boat. Where is it? It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
It's left. Yeah. So anyways, because just
this is
he hit the turn 1 throw, which is probably just I'm thinking of bad ways for things like different ways for things to go wrong for Zane on turn 1. I think Bonecracker is the worst.
But we're not only in turn 1 Bonecracker world, we're also turn 1 Bonecracker gets the only block in his hand and removes king. So it's like things.
He didn't even have a block in hand, right? Like that. Like
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
like this is kind of why Zane doesn't completely roll over like a character like Manelker or like a
Right.
character like Persephone. It's just because sometimes your early game hands actually kind of they're not
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
You know, a lot because they only have four ranks of blocks. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. I feel like I should.
No worries.
I had to double check to make sure. But yeah, like because you only have four ranks of blocks, sometimes when you get caught with it early, it can get kind of rough.
Yeah.
But the reason why Zane does stuff is, you know, even in situations where things get rough, just like, sometimes you get just a random dodge in a king, and then you can get a block off, you know, force out the uppercut, and then be okay.
Yeah.
Or you hit with 9Q 9J, and then Manelka or Persephone's at half health.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, okay. Yeah, nice queen. I mean, the 9 was very
this
likely.
Became really bad, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I think it is wild that Zane goes for a mix up on 5 cards.
I think he was so scared of possible wake up throw.
Wake up cracker.
Yeah, he's like the fear that turn 1. I mean, we talked about it at the jump of this whole set. Like, you know, if you get hit by an option, like an unexpected option at the right time, it can really throw like your whole kind of rhythm.
Yes.
If you're not very diligent about like resettling, rethinking, like, okay, truly what is it that I should be scared of, and how much should I be scared of it? You can get yourself into trouble. I mean, maybe sometimes he doesn't have the queen. Sure. Okay. You hit him with the 9. You're back in this match. We know he's got the jack in hand to be able to convert into another knockdown. But yeah,
see, I in my head, I am a big fan of letting the opponent play the impossible move, and if they play it, you know, just tip your hat.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
fair. like this game got off to like.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Again.
Oh jeez.
Again. Well, you can't. Okay, you can't actually. Well, yeah, because he has 2 jacks. You can't like 3 attack, right? Because he's just gonna wake up Jack in like a high number of scenarios.
Yeah. All right, so I guess he loses
especially when you have such a big life lead. You're 60 to 29.
Yeah.
and on top of that, I looked out for a second, looked back up, and there's a fully pumped Black King. Yeah, with that Black King, yeah, you go first, right? Because Jack's knockdown is probably how Zane gets back into this game with 3 cards in hand. Sure. It's just like you're not going to build up anarchy, right?
No. This is
like the only way you build anarchy is if the top 2 cards of your deck are jokers.
Yeah, I was about to say double gold burst immediately.
Yeah, that's the only way you build it up. So yeah, given the state of that hand, yeah, I'd say I agree with this. I agree with the discard choices there.
And
now wake up 2 could be interesting. This is probably just like what 2 throw Jack, like turn that 2 throw Jack.
Yeah.
And then just like what was his hand afterwards, right? We know his hand. It's just a 10.
He's already played the 10. He had a 4. I believe he still has the 4, and he played the Jack.
It's the 4 in the Jack. You're right.
Yeah. So we know he still has a 4 in hand. That's all we have.
Do you just wake up Queen anyway?
Yes.
Oh no, you don't, because you only have 4 cards in hand. You can't get that Queen back in a lot of cases.
Doesn't matter. You do it.
You do it.
Oh no! I was so wrong to do it.
It's happening.
Okay, it's happening. Okay.
I was about to say, I'm just looking at the discard, and it's just like I think you play Odd Block. Because there's not Odd Block. You play something that lose. So you play Even Block, right? Because there are 2 7s and 3 9s in the discard.
Oh my god! Is he gonna thread this needle? Okay, so
I'm just gonna keep talking because it can't happen. It can't happen. There's no way it can happen.
You're making it not be real?
there's no way Zane can get there's
No,
no
no.
way.
Why did he dodge there? He's got the 4 aces. He's got the 4 aces.
Oh man. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that combat. Yeah, I think you just even block there, or right because if Migo draws the odd, right, chances are is the 3, and the 3 goes into Jack, and then next turn you can play the Queen, right?
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Brace yourselves, battle stations.
There's no way.
Oh, he didn't face down. He didn't face down.
This is just gonna be like a king or something, right?
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everybody settle down.
Yeah, because you know why? It's because this top card's the 4th ace.
Right? He just plays it
top
now.
Card's the 4th ace, yeah. But it wouldn't even win outright because he had 4 HP.
Yeah, that's true. If how many queens has Migo played? He's played 2 queens, so you don't respect queen anymore.
Mm-hmm. No, you. It's fine.
Are you kidding me?
The crisis was averted.
Are you kidding me? I died right there. I got hit by that 100% of the time.
You died there?
Oh yeah. No. I was doing some bullshit. I was throwing with my 9 or whatever. I got exploded. Oh my goodness.
I might have died there too. I don't know. I wasn't really considering my point of view in either of the sides.
And all of a sudden,
I can't believe you're so scared, but you were right.
I'm always right.
I can't believe you were right.
I'm a god on commentary. I never have the right.
Drew one right away. Oh, I did call it. The top card was an ace.
See, we were both right.
Top card was an ace. Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
All right. So a couple of things.
Luckily, Migo's a better player.
Yeah, exactly. He was on your wavelength and not mine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh my god. Oh man. All right. Okay.
You can't say you were playing for shenanigans.
I mean, he almost did. He missed by 1. He missed by 1.
He missed by 1. I don't think I've ever hit shenanigans in Anarchy. I don't think I've ever done it.
Shenanigarchy?
In all the Zane games I've played. It's just because I always have 4 of them in my hand. You
know? Yeah. Like, why put it to chance, right?
Why wait to draw one when you can just power up for it? Right? You know?
If it were me, I would simply have the 4 aces in the first place.
Exactly, yeah.
Rip to you, but I'm different.
And not only that, anyone who doesn't have a 4 aces is a worse player than me.
Exactly, 100%.
Just making that call out there. If you don't have the 4 aces as Zane, I just don't even rate you highly.
You simply do not rate.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So King is a very good card against Zane. Yep. 2.2 speed attack. Beats all of Zane's options for random king and random aces. Mm-hmm. So really, you want to thread the needle there. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. But another saving grace is that you can always get this king back, right?
That is correct.
A lot of times it doesn't happen though because it's a red king and not a black one. So it's pretty fortuitous that this is a king, black one that you can get back. Yeah. The problem with never mind. It's not a knockdown. I was about to say the problem with this is he's getting knocked down. He's going to take 34 next turn. But luckily,
well, this is one of those situations where, for a little while there, I was getting coached briefly by I Am Nobody in De Grey. And one of the things that stuck with me is I did some like rando. I was like throw into like 2 into Jack. And I was like, that's kind of whack combo. And he's like, that whack as hell combo did, 32 18. Damage. Yeah, whatever it was.
Throw two. Fuck, he stuck a 2 in there. That's weird. But yeah, okay, sure. Throw 3 Jacks a combo that I've done a lot just because like I've drawn a 3 through shenanigans. There's like it's like 3 and then like an 8 or something, you know.
Right.
But that does 18 damage, and when you only have 70 health, it's rough. What do you think about Migo going down to 4 cards?
I think he's gonna gold burst right here. Oh, okay. All right, okay. So now he's gonna gold burst.
Okay.
you had to block once because it's like, oh, Caralad obviously knows I'm on a gold burst here.
See. Okay, so I look at this.
Uh-huh.
I look at this as a situation. Just block until I get anarchy. He's at 48. Who cares?
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Right.
Fair enough. I mean,
Right. Like,
is there a
like,
world where that's more risky because you're letting kind of Manelker back in the game?
Uh, so in a way, yes, it's probably not the correct way, but it's a safe way.
Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
a safe way. Like what's see? I don't like this dodge. It's too frisky.
Right. Just block until
Like,
you're at 13, and then
just sit there. Yeah, block until you have 13, and power up those 3 6s that aren't really doing anything in your hand, or the 8s or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. And then like the whole complexion of the game changes, right?
Yeah, very true. What we don't know is that Caralad already has all 4 aces, so that dodge was just calculated. Like,
I think those past couple turns, Caralad definitely put Migo on a doesn't have a 7 range, which I think is pretty right, because if he had a 7, I think it would have come out the first block turn.
Okay.
It's like once you're on that range of doesn't have a 7, just sit there.
Yeah.
Right. Like sure, you're like, yes, you're letting Manelker back into the game. And is it even the right thing to do? I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, I guess
the only thing is Zane didn't have that many cards at the start either, right? Zane only had like 7 cards.
Yeah.
Which like 7 cards, if they are the right cards, can win you the game.
Correct.
Like if you have a 9 and a jack, and you have another 9, and maybe you have an even attack. Like if you have a lot of normal attacks in your hand and like jacks and queens, then yeah, that'll win you the game. But a lot of Zane hands aren't like that, right?
Footsies.
So why not just sit there and wait? See, this is like a misconception that I feel like a lot of people have about Zane as a character in general, right?
Talk to me.
People think from turn 1 Zane has the nuts,
Yeah.
Zane, right?
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
What is nuts is by turn 5 after you block 4 times in a row.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. He did have the Joker, so I mean, I'm gonna call that pretty much perfect reads.
Perfect reads. Yeah. I mean, that's the good thing about commentary, right? I told you this before, is that you can never be wrong in commentary.
Yeah.
You can never be wrong. You can say the most incorrect things about what plays are coming out. And just be like, oh, like if you were wrong, like, oh, I was outread, just like this guy,
Yeah, exactly. I was just as outplayed.
Yeah. See, even I know it's not completely necessary, but like this is a combat where I'd block, like.
Well, so here's the thing, though. I know why he played that 6 there is because Migo just got 2 aces.
Oh, he just created destroyer. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, so the chances of 7 were much higher than.
Well, not even 7.
Not much higher.
Not even 7. I'm talking about wake up Death Strike.
Okay,
that's what you don't want to see, right? You don't want to lose. You're down 1 game, right? You don't want to lose to wake up Death Strike Dragon right there.
Right. Yeah. Yep. That's it. He did power up for 2 aces. I'll give you that. I didn't really notice. But yeah, he did power up for 2
He didn't follow up this king, so I'm gonna say he might have it.
40, 45. He's getting rid of the Joker. This is actually kind of spooky.
Yeah, it's real spooky right now.
This is kind of spooky. Now I'm kind of questioning the Creator Destroyer, right?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, like the hand that Manelker had before, you kind of knew it wasn't like the best hand in the world, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't power up. If he had 4 silent aces, he would have played them.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, man.
Now
also, what is this combat? What happened?
Yeah. Okay, so
why are both these cards on the screen right now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, where's this 4 and why is it here? Yeah, that's a good question. That's an excellent question.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's got to be an explanation, right? Because it's not like both of them were just like, I'm just gonna throw this out.
Yeah, no.
Not
Um,
this late in the game.
so do you think Caralad gets hit by Black Queen here on purpose just to hedge against? Do you? I guess here's my question: do you hedge against Death Strike Dragon here?
Are you expecting? Oh, in this combat right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If it wasn't game six, I would.
Yeah.
Or if he wasn't down 2-3.
Right. Okay. Okay. So so he
But
should have blocked.
You also do have to. There's one thing you do have to consider is whenever you play a big ace super. So think Anarchy, not Beast Unleashed, but True Power.
Yep.
Death Strike Dragon, that kind of thing. A card that costs a lot of resource. You also have to consider what if this doesn't hit, right?
Right.
I guess in this case you would not consider it as much, just because if it doesn't hit, you lose.
Yeah.
Right. So because of that reason, it's actually you're up again. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to say.
You can't kill off of this, right? Flip a 9 jack.
It's gonna be 9 jack. Yeah. No other option can kill. 6.
Yeah,
6 7.
Okay.
6 7 down to 4. Crash bomb.
Ooh, and no Creator Destroyer. I mean, this is a spot where if you have it, you play Creator Destroyer.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So
we got
both Jokers have gone, right?
Yes.
They got Oblivion.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a 50-50.
Oh,
Crash bomb. Yep.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow.
It's just it's just like it's just like a 50-50, right? It's like once you part of the 50-50 is enabled by the fact that Crash Bomb's sick.
Yeah.
Right? Like this 5 chip doesn't really matter because he's
No, he was at 4, so chip would have been chip was relevant too. Yeah.
But it just means Manalkar can't block.
Correct.
Right. So
we're probably gonna see Jaina Zane.
Jaina Zane? Zane's not. Okay, so if you given the premise that Migo plays 3 characters, Quince, Manelker, Jaina.
Yep.
Jaina is by far the most winnable of those 3. Not by far. Jaina is the most winnable of those 3.
2 seconds have passed.
It's right. It's because you can't schmix a lot, right? Because you have aces and queens. So actually hitting a wake up meaty normal is pretty tough. Right. So the other alternative's Anarchy, right? So it's kind of like, I feel like the game plan is probably a little one dimensional for Zane. Doesn't mean it's not good, because it is, and I think it's favored for Jaina. But it's just the second game plan of hitting meaties is a tough ask when you have queens and aces on Jaina that are very easily accessible and things that she also wants.
Right.
And for the aces in particular is sometimes how she wins games, right? In general. Right. So it's like having that single ace at 0.8 means that Zane, I think Zane should go for Anarchy more.
Yeah.
But Jaina's throws are, they're tough to play because part of it is that they're tied to her blocks, so that's right. Rough. But when you do hit a 7th throw, it does good damage.
Yep.
Yep. So Jaina, so it's not like, so Jaina, I don't want to say Jaina can randomly win sometimes, but kind of what it is, right? Like if you
sometimes
combats, you do.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught by Jaina throw, and then she throws you into what, like it's like 18 plus 7, 25. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just easily top out at 30 plus.
One thing that does suck is the fact that Zane Jap beats like anything besides queens and aces.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
2.3 is insane.
It's a good speed.
But yeah, of those 3 characters, I'd say Jaina's the easiest one to win a best one.
Right.
Because Quince, you're not gonna go Quince. I think Quince is probably the worst of 3 choices. I think
Yeah. No, there's
I
no
think
way. There's no way.
Zane Quince is like nearly 6.5 in Zane's favor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is rough.
It's real bad.
Rough. That's a rough time. This one, so I think this one I rate at around 6.4 Zane favor.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit less. And then I'd rate Jaina at like 4.5 or 5.5.
Okay.
Same
okay.
side.
Yeah, there we go.
And didn't we go counterpick with Jaina before against the Zane? Maybe I'm missing.
Yes, he did against me.
I saw that. I think I saw that when I was briefly scrolling through the threads.
Yeah. He counterpicked my Zane with Jaina to excellent effect, and then played Jaina against Master Blaster Zane.
You played Zane?
I did play Zane. Yes. It did not work out. My Zane all-time record continues to be absolutely atrocious.
Okay, so here's the tech, right? When you hit your twos,
yep,
you go queen, whatever, queen, normal, jack, whatever, or throw jack.
Yep.
You turn around and block for like 6 turns in a row now.
You just never do anything again.
The only button you press is like 2.
Ooh boy. This is a real spicy turn 1.
The first one, turn 1 Joker Mel is unfortunate.
Well, and also
it's like the DJ Khaled suffering from success.
Please do not say another one.
You won combat, but then
congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So now
two into queen looks like a really weird thing. I love it. I love not spending more cards than you need to from hand.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I love it. I'm a huge fan of this. Less of the fan of this 5 throw.
You're not loving this part? You know,
it goes counter to literally everything I've been saying this whole time, right? The 2 and the queen, beautiful. Mill the Joker, whatever. And see, this is the Jaina damage I was talking about.
Yep. This is how you lose this matchup.
And he gets an ace back too. Yeah, that's how you lose a matchup. You get frisky. Don't get frisky. You gotta learn.
Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, getting frisky with cards that aren't 2 or king, I guess.
Yeah. That's the thing. You see that 5 throw. You see that 5.3 speed or whatever the heck, whatever ridiculous speed it is.
It loses to the red ones, though. That's
that's a big problem in this matchup.
It loses to the red ones.
Oh!
You tried to do it again.
Hit him with the foozies.
You tried to do it again.
Oh my god! See, this. Okay, I want to. We lost track of this a little bit. I think we got off track because some crazy shit happened. But I want to talk about
just a little bit,
just a little bit. But you gotta have. We gotta read. You gotta read your opponent's deck. As we've established through our casual games recently, it's very important to correctly assess your opponent's luck stat.
Yes.
And if you assess your opponent's luck stat correctly, oh man!
And Carol's luck has been insane for like the first 4 or 5 of these games.
That's right. So he might have rolled his luck too much, and now his luck pool is too low. Yeah.
Exactly. You need to go 4-2.
Yeah, you got to manage your luck pool over the entire set, right? So you've got enough.
Yeah. Luckily, kings. I don't know. Like I am of the.
Just have the third one, easy.
Yeah, he just had it.
Just have it. Why don't people have it more?
I was about to say that's probably the only situation where I accept king as a combat card, and right when you mill 2 of them.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. King to me is just like a lot of times. Like I don't like playing it in combat a lot.
Right.
It's too risky for me, you know.
Well, if you're playing, I mean, this is the CPAT Zane, right? The CPAT Zane blocks a lot, right? So you don't need to play king. You want to play 9s in neutral because your opponent's going to throw you. You want to get some value. You don't want to just get 10 and knockdown. You want to blow the dude up.
Well, the thing is, 10 and knockdown's pretty good if you just block the turn after. But this is Now, what happened? What happened to Migo's hand or Caralad's hand? Oh, he played that combo 3 Queen 9.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of that.
He's trying to kill the man.
You save those 9s for power ups, man.
He's trying to kill this man.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I agree with it. Look.
No, I mean, when you look at the circumstances, when you look at your hand and you see the third king afterwards, maybe it's okay. Right?
Yeah.
Because you know that king's gonna hit.
Ooh. This could be very bad.
I don't like so like this is the other way to play Zane, right? The more aggressive style.
Yeah.
And you know, when you don't draw like 3 jabs, sometimes you just die, right? Like if you draw 3 2s, like by all means, just whack Jaina with all those 2s and win the game, right? But when you're forced to play like suboptimal cards, like throw,
well, who does that?
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying throw suboptimal, but
no, I know. I get what you're going for. It exposes you to a lot more risk, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
This was a good V trap.
Yeah.
8 throw into 7 throw. I really like that.
Doesn't flip anything.
Do you respect?
Nope. We're going in.
Yeah. Into Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
Into Jack maybe is okay. 3 cards, 4 cards, you could have something, you know.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the hand composition.
Yeah. We know Migo's got the double aces.
He's also played Queen twice on Wake Up. The 2 times it's happened.
Right. Yep. He bought that back.
So maybe you take that information and do something with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not die.
Yeah. This is anti-throw 6 coming out here. Okay, he's still alive, but he might be. He's a pro. Well,
man. No, 2 10s in the
discard. Okay. There we go.
2 10s on the discard.
Yeah.
This
is near checkmate.
Second Joker means the game's over. But it's just like you have 3 cards in hand, right? Like, I
mean, yeah. If
this is like that flashback moment where it's like, look how what is it like? This could be you.
Yeah.
This.
You might be,
and then you flash back to the 2 Queen 9 combo.
Yeah, you might be asking yourself, what I'm doing in this situation.
That. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep. This is me. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is checkmate. Yeah. Literally had to have Anarchy in hand to not be checkmated there.
Yeah.
It's tough to have Anarchy
with 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, and this is a facet I never. Sometimes Jaina can checkmate Zane, right?
Yeah.
With 3, right? Because like kings, your only uppercut. He milled 2 of them, unfortunately.
Actually, he had another out, but it required also having Joker. So he could have either like had the Joker there to get to Anarchy to be able to go to a.
Oh, you could have tied with King in hand. That's true. That's like what Caralad's saying is accurate, but it's so like you just go for it.
Yeah,
and King would not tie.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, you're right.
Not tie.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So it would have to be. It had to be 2 good reads.
Yeah.
2 good reads with. Damn. It's not even reads at that point, right? Just the mercy of your deck.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, great set. A lot of fun to watch.
Good set. A lot of fun to watch for sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. First of all, before I say anything else, congratulations to Migo Hunter for taking the set. Very, very nicely played. And thank you, CPAT, for joining me on commentary. That was a ton of fun.
It was fun. Yeah, we didn't really commentate very much on the games, but
sure, sometimes we said some smart stuff.
At the end of the day, the way I look at it is like it's not like people are missing what cards are. I mean, I'm missing what cards are played, but but if you're diligently watching the video, you're not missing what cards are played.
Check the tapes.
I think it's even. I'm gonna turn this around. I think it's better to do this, right? Have random conversations because you can see what cards are played. Just tab back in, you know.
That's a beautiful way to compliment us on doing a very bad job of commentary.
I'm doing a very poor job of describing what is happening in the matchup. Yeah, for sure. Congrats to Miguel Hunter. Do we know who he's playing next? Or
no, I don't believe so. I could look that up, but why start doing good commentary now? You know, you'll find out because I'll cast it. Like that's just how it's going to be, audience. So
okay,
yeah, stay tuned. And until next time,
that's okay.
Enjoy yourselves some high level Yomi. Cheers.
And some higher level commentary.
Yeah, definitely enjoy that. Definitely enjoy that.
For sure.